Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing, of course, as the mighty Great British and Russian empires. Well, Russia's more of a union. Anyhow, before I get started, I just wanted to apologize for not doing any videos for a week. I had a really nasty cold, which, as you can tell, I haven't entirely recovered from. So I'm not going to probably talk as much as I could. So forgive me if I'm a little bit quiet at points or mute myself so I don't end up coughing. So let's see, I believe I was building like 300 heavy ships and I only need 2 provinces left to complete this Let's Play's mission, which was the English mission tree. So we need control of Bremen and Lubeck. I see, Bremen and Lubeck. We already have the next one done, which is Danzig and Riga. Problem is, Bremen is owned by the Netherlands Dutch. Lubeck I could attack pretty easily, but currently I have a coalition against me. So, probably not going to fight anything for a while. I might not even get into a fight this video. We'll see. If the coalition against me collapses completely, I'll probably attack Lubeck. The only issue is Austria's defender of the Catholic faith. So I'm going to have a war with them. And even if I win that war against Austria, then I also have to break and attack an alliance with the Dutch, which is going to be a truce period. Luckily, I can call the Dutch and I believe the Italians into war with the Austrians. But even after I do break the alliance with the Netherlands and attack it, the Italians are allied to them. So we'll see how this goes. For now, I'm going to be a little bit quiet, other than to say that I am doing a live stream again on Saturday, so or whatever time it is, and really hoping to get back to doing that. Quite fun last time. We had lots of people. Hopefully more people can show up. And Burgundy is attacking Ravensburg. Interesting. So I guess I'll be silent unless there's something to talk about for a while. Joy, the Dutch want me to help them take even more land. I mean, I suppose I could break the alliance with the Dutch, but I don't really want to lose the Dutch as an ally when I've got Burgundy, Spain, and the Ottomans all after my head. Well, I can pretty much stay out of this war if I really want to. The Dutch should be able to handle it mostly on their own. The Dutch are rather powerful. Actually, I'll use one army. Use 55,000 man army. Who are they after? Aachen? Okay, so they're going for Aachen. Who else am I at war with? Oh, pretty much just Lorraine and Augsburg. Okay. If I occupy Lorraine's territories, the Dutch at most will only get like 1 or 2 provinces. Oh, and also get some more money from the monasteries. I'm surprised there's any monasteries left in England at this point. We've dissolved probably at least 100 times or so. Might as well add some more states and territories here just so that I get as much of a force limit and benefit as I possibly can get. Ideally, I want to do some naval provinces so that I actually manage to have the largest force limit I could possibly get away with. Don't actually... Oh, it's going to say eat Cairo, yeah. Okay. Wondering when it would ask me to put that into a state. You know what? We might want to give the clergy Cairo. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Because right now, Cairo's never going to really be that obedient. Oh, we also have another merchant I wasn't aware of. Okay, let's steer trade from here. I don't know why I'm not doing that already. A lot of money I'm not making from that trade node. Yeah, that's like a 40 gold shift or more. Crazy. Our trade income might be the most absurd I've ever gotten in this game, with 455 gold almost. And we've also almost made it to 50 innovativeness, in case anyone was curious about that. That was one of our original goals, wasn't it? Was to get Bright Spark, and then I did a achievement run as Florence and got it. Anyhow, you can do it as England actually fairly easily. Let's see, how much of innovation is giving us? It's giving like us, yeah, almost a 5% discount on all power. Pretty awesome. Plus we're still getting power per additional power for being so large and being a great power and beating up the Ottomans. We actually have a lot of these Age of Revolution stuff done. I'm thinking for maybe against the war against the Dutch if I have to. Oh, that's not good. I will probably hit the Golden Age. They really want to control my nation. They have a lot of influence right now, the merchants. If I hadn't gone about and stopped allowing their rights to extend, I'd be in a lot of trouble. So also, I should put out this here and start mentioning it more often. We are starting to run to the end of this Let's Play. So I either have to take a break from Europa, which I might for a little while, but hopefully do some of my other series. Which you haven't looked at, please check them out, the non-Europa ones. It would be nice to do something other than Europa with people sometime. Or I need a new nation to play in this game. So, if people have a preference on that, that would be good to know. Because, oh, I can construct the Panama Canal. Let's do the Panama Canal, why not? What else can we do? We can do... Now let's go for the trade. I've also got a couple other games I can play that I haven't done Let's Plays of, but I could consider doing them, and if I'm allowed to. And those are the Bioshock games. I have all of them. And I actually do want to play through them at some point. But maybe I'd do a live stream or something of most of those. Anyhow. I'm not getting any real benefit from transferring trade from this province, am I? Embargoed by like 6 nations there. How are we doing with privateers? We keep having a problem. Sweden is our major culprit. That's annoying. Okay, Austria's in a war. Does that mean they would not? I assume they'd still defend them. Yeah. Oh, annoying. Oh, wait! Lubeck could be vassalized. But they're republics, so I can't royal marriage them. So, 70 relationship, an alliance for an additional, what is it, 40? Or is it more? What is the relationship? Give me 50. Give me 120, 130. 130, steering trade might get me something. 150 maybe. No, I suppose I could pull it off, but I believe I actually have to own it myself, right? Or it's non-tributary subjects. Okay, so I could vassalize them. You know what? Even though we don't know how this will go, for at least now I'm going to improve some relations. See how that works out. Plus I just realized I actually have a province right next to their borders. Huh. Okay. Russia is 6 provinces larger than I am. It's a little frustrating. I don't really want to integrate Russia, although that would be a really cool thing to do. How many years would it take? How many? It would take forever, wouldn't it? Too bad Austria's a great power. I could force them out of it. Interestingly enough, we're not actually that much larger than the Ottomans, only 700 or so more development. So, just goes to show that even as large and powerful as I am, a lot of my power is coming from Russia. Getting Russia as a vassal was the craziest thing. Union of Poland, interesting. I didn't realize that Poland got a personal union over Pomerania. They still don't like me, Poland, because I own some provinces they want, specifically the Russian ones. It's a shame. They'd make a good ally. They'd make a really good ally. Oh yes, our abominably bad conversion rate. Forget how bad our conversion rate was. Speaking of people, though, surely I'm able to annex Charka now, right? Yes. They've been holding out there for ages. They've actually, that's what, 40 troops? That's not bad. They must be one of my larger ones, right? Yeah, they're 4th. Mexico, 13 colonies are the largest. Oh. Panama Canal is delayed. And Batamanes is in a coalition versus me. Of course they are. They are never going to like me till the end of the game. I still am allied to the Mughals, correct? Yes, I am. Okay. Probably, actually, now that I think about it, set up one of these diplomats to improve relations with allies. I did look into it. There is no way for me to keep Austria as an ally, despite my wish to do so. I'm going to make an attempt at vassalizing Lubeck. This is probably not going to work, but if I can, that saves me from a war for a while. Although I do have to beat up the Dutch, which is not going to be fun no matter how you look at it. think I get power from steering trade, right? Sure hope so, otherwise I'm still gonna fall a little bit shorter than I would like. Oh no, actually you don't get a bonus from steering trade. That is quite frustrating, actually. I should be able to just sneak over the amount here, because I can get another 25 from a gift. Although, if you look at the amount of money I'm going to have to send to these guys, I'm going for 25 just in case something changes. November 4th, we will have the Lubeck merchants as a vassal. I'm actually curious how much money they're making, because they're not doing that well. They're still getting 50 gold from trade? That's respectable, actually. Got 11k stored up, so they're safe. Now it comes down to, how do I beat up the Dutch? They don't have any allies, they don't have any vassals. The only other ally they have is Italy. So no matter how I look at the war, it's going to be Austria, Italy, and the Netherlands versus me. And Russia. I'm really not liking that. Huh? Promise to declare war with the trade protection, the work privateering within 5 years. No, I'm not going to do that. I didn't even know that was an event, to be honest. It's really awesome. Speaking of which, how are we doing sailor-wise? And what is our current naval force? I'm curious. Got another 50 or so to build. That will bring us up to about 300. We are going to go over our naval force limit, so I should try to solve that problem. Not going to work great, but it'll work a little bit. To mention, I could always buff one of these provinces enough that I could actually put down another 2 or 3, but I think we've got enough money to afford to go massively over it. But the problem is the sailors. It actually takes quite a while to recover for the British. Okay, canal's going well. I'm going to dissolve the alliance with the Dutch. As much as I liked it. It's going to take me... How long till I can declare war on them? 5 years till I can attack them, which is fair. 5 years till I can attack them. We definitely have enough troops. It really comes down to, can I get the coalition against me to shrink in that time? Really, to be honest, the Ottomans can't even join it now. They're just angry with me because they're a rival. Burgundy hates me because of conquering their lands. Yemen, though. Yemen hates me because I took their land. Orissa and Bahamanis are going to hate me forever because of the land. Yep. Not much I can do, really, at the moment. Ah, Bank of England. Nope, that will push me over 50 innovation. So if you were looking to get the Bright Spark, that's another way you can do it. The bonus for ahead of time due to the Anglican bonus makes it very viable to get a lot of innovation. 0.002 more a month, but it does add up. And we've maxed out admin power. Of course we have. You're Francian. I'm going to go with discipline at this point. We've hit the point of the game where discipline pretty much outweighs morale, which we are doing very fine in terms of morale as well, but we're not so great on discipline, mainly because I don't have a lot of absolutism. I have enough, but not as much as I'd like. Let's try and get as much absolutism as I can. Hey, obviously, I have been neglecting absolutism this game so far. That's just the way it goes sometimes. The fact that you can't max out absolutism as the British, or even get close to it, is annoying. Well, considering where we're at, I'm thinking this would be a good point to stop before I generate into coughing constantly. So that will be it for this episode. So I'm back. I'm doing better. I hope to keep doing this. Got the live stream on the weekends, and I need another country or another game to play. Probably in another, 2 episodes, I would say, because we now have most of that mission done, and I don't think I'm going to run to the end of the game because I don't have any other particular goals other than do this and then get to 500 heavy ships, which is actually, it might run for another couple episodes. I might not even bother to film those. I might just do them on my own. We'll see. Anyhow, that's it for this episode. It's good to be back, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.